The European people were excellent. Don't believe Europeans are mean, nasty, and none of that. It's us. We're the problem. We're the problem.
You gonna be another one to go away and talk about us.
Listen, when I tell you, just getting through the airports, getting through customs, then coming home was totally different. Like everything is electronic. It's their systems are running and moving, and you're not standing around and waiting. Even with I rode their bus, their train. I walked. The same thing. No trash, guys. No trash down by their transit station. I didn't see any homeless people. Like it was nothing but love. Nothing but love. Honestly,
that is awesome.
The pizza in Italy.
Okay, so you will come back and talk about the food,
That's
right?
that real Italian pizza.
Listen, I'm a pizza fanatic. Anybody who know me know I am. And when I tell you, I cannot do Domino's pizza.
Domino's pizza was the
Pizza
okay,
Hut.
I'm not gonna talk about your pizza Domino's, but I just remember back in the day of comparing it to cardboard, but it got better. But
no,
you're saying
no.
So when you bite into that pizza, it just melts into your mouth. I want to go just for.
If I was gone for 10 days, I had pizza 8 of those 10 days.
Oh my God! What about spaghetti? And
I had pasta. So again, they have a lot of pasta, cheese, wine, and these people aren't obese because again, it's not processed food.
Yeah.
Oh, they didn't just shoot it up with stuff that make you fat.
No. So, and again, a lot of pastries, ice cream. I don't eat ice cream because I don't like milk. I just don't like it.
Right.
But yeah, you would have loved ice cream. Just they serve ice cream all the time.
I would have came back fat. I don't care what you say. No matter where I go, if I'm eating dairy and what you call them things,
because they sell
funnel cakes and
they
all
get
that
bread.
stuff.
Damn, you gonna hit that gym hard when you get back.
I would have to hit the gym while I'm there because I will come back.
Yeah, you probably would.
But mind you, it's a lot of walking, so you're not gonna get stagnated, and obesity is not going to set on you because again, there's a lot of walking. Mopeds, motorcycles. You can drive your mopeds and park them for free. Your bicycles and things. You pay to park your cars, which is more expensive. They charge like $35 a day. I didn't get a rental, of course, but it was a phenomenal experience, and I'm definitely going back to Greece.
I'm buddy, you ain't gonna pick another spot.
I am. My next spot is Thailand.
Listen, T got somebody on the side over there. She perpetrating talking about, I'm definitely going back. Who goes back just for pizza? I'm not playing with her.
Listen,
something's going on.
I don't.
She's not telling us everything.
I'm not. Listen,
you know what?
That was my phone calls from my friends that are male. They was like, well, T's the man. I'm like, no, I'm not going all the way over here for no man. Like, that doesn't even make sense. You don't take sand to the beach.
Ew, why you say that? That's so mean.
No sand to the beach.
So you only live once. You going to live your life. But
I'm going for the experiences.
I'm going next time. And don't be playing. We
all
going on the edge. Is going to go there and act a damn fool. Right, Uncle Shelton?
Yes, we are.
But listen.
I want some peace. I want some real peace.
He said he wants a piece.
So listen, you can drink your beer. The guys drink their beers out of glass.
Or those and get drunk.
Mules. Listen,
and wild out.
They don't wild out. They get drunk. They eat pizza. Like they don't. They don't.
So T,
yes,
you come back. So what happened? You said something happened at the airport.
So I get a call from my sisters, and they calling because of the crowd strike that was going on, and that was like Friday. Like, when are you coming back? I'm so sick of you being over in Europe now. Come on, it's time to come back home. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, they can't get no flights out certain places. I'm like, well, that's not my story. I'm not leaving here till Sunday. So hopefully Sunday I can come back on time.
Listen, they can do that to me if we in Hawaii and all my bills and they gonna pay my bills. I might not.
Baby, I got some cash on standby because again, I said, well, another
Hawaii
2 days.
Sounds nice.
Listen, another 2 days. I'm already at a hotel. I won't check out. I can just continue my stay. But that wasn't the case. Then you get the whole thing about the Trump earpiece or shooting, attempted assassination, Then Joe Biden, I'm like, man, I'm over there like an American.
All right, let's talk about
I'm
this.
like,
this,
oh
this
my
attempt,
gosh,
this,
like,
y'all
want me to come back to this?
Right,
So you'll come back to this.
Let's talk about this attempted assassination. I'm just only on a role playing type thing.
Okay.
The roles people play during this thing freak me out because I'm looking at this whole thing and nobody act like this stuff was really going on. It was weird. Uncle Sean, what do you think about how the people were acting in the background?
I'm not really privy to how they was. I didn't check it out.
You ain't seen any of the videos?
No, I
just because T went away.
I see it. I got my.
I just assume everybody seen it. These guys in the background.
No, I got my own personal assassinations to be concerned about.
Who trying to kill you? Listen.
I'm like, I mean,
this thing's
going on.
We can get you. Listen, Uncle Sean, you know I can get you out of here. You just say the word who. Listen, what I say.
So you get him out of here.
No matter who, we can get you out of here, right?
Well, we saw some of the.
Pray for me.
We can get you. We can get you out of here. I can get to Florida. Then I done been in and out of Florida. With no problems.
Uncle Shelton.
Down 95.
You didn't talk to Coyote or nobody about what was going on. You just was like ducking bullets at your house. I mean, not literally at your house, but you know what I mean. In your vicinity.
No, I had my peoples that I rap to. You know.
Oh gosh.
I'm saying, but you know,
my whole thing was
where the smoke screens? You ain't throw no smoke signals.
I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to say. I just want to say. I just thought that the people. I saw some reenactments of what happened. One guy said, "This is what happened when somebody starts shooting, right?" And these people, just as soon as they went pop, 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 everybody ran, right? Mm-hmm. But then when they did this thing, I was confused because people was just looking around like, I guess it must have sounded like a cap gun or something. Because people was looking around like, what's going on? Some people was ducking. You know what I mean? Did y'all see the footage?
Yeah, the lady thought it was some firecrackers.
And then one lady was on her phone looking around like, doo, 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 doo. It was almost like one of the skits that Coyote created, right?
But to be honest, think about it. If you was to hear it now, you're not naturally gonna jump because we live here in Maryland. Like, you hear gunshots, you hear firecrackers, you hear these sounds. So people are so traumatized. So I can see people not moving because they heard a gunshot. Yeah. You see, some people are just so numb to things. So
it saved a lot of people's lives, them not moving, because they could have been trampled to death. Right?
I think one person got killed though.
Yeah. I know, but I'm just talking about from the initial reaction.
Yeah, one white lady was saying it sounded like firecrackers to her.
They were real calm, and that's a good thing. It actually saved some people's lives, because if they would have started running and stampeding, they could, run over each other.
Yeah, he didn't run himself. He just grabbed his ear and ducked down.
But you know what? Probably every last one of them was carrying anyway.
Absolutely. That's the thing.
We have the right to bear arms. We're not scared
and
of
even
nothing.
His protection didn't run. They ran up there and just tried to cover him. So, like you said, people so numb to it. They don't.
I don't know. I just know if I was there, let me tell y'all something. I'd run from a baseball.
I'm about to say,
I'd run from a baseball.
She'd been screaming.
When they take that ball and they hit it, and it'd be like, you better catch it with a glove. Yeah, I'm like, nah.
Some people's nerves are bad. They gonna jump and run.
I'm scared to get hit by a baseball in the front of my head, where I'm gonna be dumb for the rest of my life.
Oh my goodness.
I am definitely gonna take serious. If I hear something go pat pat pat, I'm be like, okay, it's time to go. First of all, I ain't gonna be there. But if I was, I don't like crowds.
I don't like crowds either.
I don't like crowds
Me
like
neither.
that.
I'm not too fond of crowds.
I don't like. What you got to say, Uncle Shelton? Because you did not tune in here to be acting all bougie.
Right. Come on. What's up?
Freak is going on. 2 daggone weeks.
I can't spell bougie. But
especially the way I pronounce it, bougie.
Yeah, bougie, bourgeois, all that stuff. Well, I mean, I didn't see it, but just going by what you saying. Maybe it was a blind ignorance to a degree mixed in with that's every day. Like I hear pop and boom around here, and I ain't turning my head, but everybody was like, "What was that?" Like, probably firecrackers or something. I mean, but that's it. Especially back home, somebody got shot. I mean, and it's like, are you serious right now? I'm like, yeah, that sound like a 9. That sound like it. You know what I'm saying? But somebody else be like, oh my gosh, da, 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 da. But if you've never heard it, right, you probably would think firecrackers first because you haven't heard actual gunshots. I mean, that's a good thing in a way, as long as they ain't pointing at you. But I'm saying, if you could be that type of person, it might have been that type of thing for all those people. They probably, that's just firecrackers. It's around the 4th. They're still partying.
It's possible. It's possible.
It's possible.
Yeah, it's possible. I got somebody on the line that I want to comment on that. Let me see what he got to say. Hey, sir, are you on the line?
Hello.
Hey, what's going on? Shout out to Alabama from the comedy.
What's up, Alabama?
What's up, y'all? I know I answered the phone like Joe Biden. I'm like, hello? I'm out the way.
Yes.
Did I get out the way?
He said, get out the way. So Alabama, what did you think about the reaction of the crowd? Because I know we being goofy, but what did you think? Because I just thought it was strange, but I agree with a lot of them. But I'm scared of a baseball.
Well, first thing when it happened, I ain't gonna be honest with you. First thing I thought was, please don't be black. And then I realized it was in Butler, Pennsylvania, so the odds are very low. And black folks to be there anyway.
Absolutely.
Yes. It was probably lucky for them because we would have ran up out of there like we'd have stampede out of there like, what? Go ahead.
Yeah.
The majority was white,
I saw the videos. I saw what you're talking about, the people in the background. And it happened so fast, And I agree with some of what Tia was saying and Shelton saying. People react to different things at different times. Sometimes, reality here, we don't know how we're going to react to certain things.
Right.
I know I'm running. and running.
Well, I'm glad because then people wasn't stampeded and nothing or any of that things and falling over top of each other because that could have been, more people could have been hurt. Not even
it could have been worse.
But
could have been a lot worse.
I'm gonna be honest. I somebody would have had to tell me something was going on, and then I ran because I've been in situations where people did some things and my kids had to be like, they saw it coming. They were like, Ma, let's go. Ma, I said, let's go, Ma. You don't see that over there? What? Them little kids look like they about to fight. I'm like, they look like they talking. No, mommy, let's go. Yeah. I turned around, the whole floor was fighting. I was like, me and my daughter was the first one out the door. Mm-hmm. So I do agree with that. Sometimes people, go ahead, Bama.
I will just say this real quickly. If you're going to run, don't run no straight line like Ricky and Boys in the Hood. Make sure you zigzag. Don't be up there running no straight line, trying to run a 40-yard dash.
I'm not even going to lie. I don't even know if I would be able to run because I can understand why people would be like, okay, let me stay still because we might not be the target, right? So if I get up and run, it's like now I'm a target. I get what you're saying, Bama. I'm like, okay, I start running. Oh, let's get her because she's running. Pop, pop, pop.
No.
I probably have.
I'm always running. You gotta put forth effort. No,
make sure you know where you running.
I'm always running. I don't give a darn if it's Superman. I'm running. I'm at least put forth effort.
Now you gotta catch me.
You gotta catch me. So you better be good.
So I'm assuming with Majestic Rod saying at least have an escape plan, like know where you're gonna be running to. So
but don't when you go places you look to see where the exits are. I did.
He said that sound good.
Because I guess depending on where you
outside, everywhere is an exit.
Look for exits.
But again, like you don't look for exits when you go into places, even though it was outside. Like you don't go to look to see how you don't look like for the restaurant.
I would be looking for the
Some people
Karens.
don't think like that.
I'm looking for the Karens.
Yeah.
I'm looking for the snitches.
Because if it's one way in, one way out, then you already know.
Right?
Yeah.
You know, whether it's one way in and one way out. So that's another thing. Like, all right, if this is a one way in and one way out, I'm gonna position myself right here.
Exit was made.
I guarantee you guys, I would have been the one that spotted the dude up on the roof and be like, hey, there's a guy on that roof. And they'd be like, oh.
Yeah, they said somebody knew, but they didn't mention it, though.
A lot of people saw him up there looking stupid.
They thought he was fixing a leak. I don't know.
Fixing a leak? Oh, my goodness.
He was taking a leak. He should like, he up there pissing on the roof. Come on now.
I don't know.
What is you doing up there? I'd have been like, hey, I'd have been the one that got shot first. Hey, because I'm nosy. What are you doing up there? Sonji's.
But what I did like is that they didn't make this person famous either. That's what I did like. They didn't. I heard he was 20 years old, maybe of Caucasian.
I heard he was younger than that.
Persuasion.
He was
in his 20s, 15?
Yeah.
No, he wasn't 15.
He
was 20. He went to college. He went to college.
But they didn't make him famous either, which was a good thing because it's...
How can they make somebody famous that they set up?
Missed.
Yeah, he did miss.
That's because he missed.
He missed, right?
You know, he can't give you no credit for missing.
Yeah, that's true. Because he was assigned.
That make a 20-year-old do
his
that.
Assignment because it was an assignment.
My whole thing, even if it was an assignment or not, again, if you're on task, again, the crazy part to me was like the number of people who was irate that you really wanted someone that you're not really in proximity to be dead. That really, really, like, that your hatred is that strong for someone to be dead. Yeah. That's insane. That's mental health. Like, all right, it's one thing not to like a person, but just to not like a person enough to just take them away from here. That is insane.
It's definitely insane, but people got their reasons.
I said out of all these people,
and it ain't none of my business.
I said out of all these people that say they hate Trump, I said, well, what did he do to them?
Right, what did he
for them
do
to hate him so much?
You can hate him, even if you was to hate, but to kill him.
To kill him, yeah.
To kill him.
That's
deep. That's a deep. That's more than hatred.
Well, they made a lot of attempts to do things to a lot of people that we never hear about. You know, it just so happened this happened to be out in the public. Go ahead.
It's other people that's on a list that need to be taken out outside of this man.
We're not going there.
But I'm just saying.
Go ahead, Uncle Shelton.
I'm just saying.
Go ahead, Uncle Shelton, because you see.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna mind my business.
I got you on that one.
I'm in firm belief. Now, I'm not really a Trump fan.
Okay.
Based on that, I became a little bit more of one because they never try to take out people that's they supposed to. I'm gonna say that.
That's what I'm saying.
They don't tip. You don't never hear.
Make a tip on people who need to be taken out.
It's real sus.
Right.
You know, like when because we're talking about an attempted assassination.
Right.
When the last time they tried to assassinate somebody that should have been?
Thank
you. Know what I mean? It's like that's why I'm like, oh, suspect, suspect. So, and it wasn't no. I'm not in belief that it was just some crazy kid in his dorm room that figured I'm going to take out Trump. No,
even if
I don't believe that.
You hear speculations of it being orchestrated. Like, who gonna orchestrate someone shooting a gun?
Listen,
we'll
find out the truth. But they do that.
I'm just saying.
What I'm saying is, it ain't. Let me see how I put it. It's business. It's not personal. And on that level,
It's
I'm not.
business,
I'm gonna mind my business.
It's never personal.
It ain't us.
At Bama, what you got?
And it's not even them.
Yeah.
You got anything, Bama?
Yeah, I agree with everything people saying, but and make sure that make sure you be in shape. You know, make sure we stretch because we older. You just can't get up straight up and run. Yeah. Our knees gonna lock.
Hips gonna lock.
Our hips. So
I can't even imagine. I tell me and my daughter being someplace and we both running, we gonna fall on each other.
There you go.
So
and it ain't like in the movie.
So Trump,
you know, people catch you. People come back for you. Nope.
That's true. You got to plan your escape. So it's like just to get away from Trump for a little bit, the politics and stuff, and just because I know we're joking a lot because we're on the edge and we do joke about things, but anything can happen at any given time, and I do appreciate you guys sharing your point of view on that. But when it comes to planning escape, Majestic Raw is like really on point with that. You never know what's gonna happen, and the hate that's out here, T, you never know what and when somebody's going to do something crazy. We live in a state, in a city that anything can happen at any given time and has. I don't know what happened to this background behind us, but what is going on? Did they got commercials?
Doing his own thing today.
That's what they go back to what you said. Things can happen at any given time.
Let me tell y'all something. If they got commercials on my daggone backdrop, does that mean I should be getting a check?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
should be.
where in the world? So I do agree. And Bama, when it comes to the stretching and all of that, it's like it's a part of an escape plan when you're in a crowd like that. You just never know what might happen, and what type of planning someone did to do anything. We had the DC sniper, and we was acting.
Oh
yes,
we were acting a fool when that happened. We were standing in the house. Nobody wanted to go to the gas station. Your turn. No, it's your turn.
Had everybody shook. Yeah.
And that's not funny, but I'm just saying, it's like sometimes you do got to plan. Sometimes you can't plan.
Because he was going from state to state, right? Like.
So it's like you could be in shock and just sit there and like not know what's going on. Like you said, it was close to a little bit after 4th of July. That's why 4th of July and New Year's Eve, I be really careful where I'm at. I don't want to be nowhere near Dundalk.
Dundalk.
Everybody carry up there. It's just guns. It's like Golden Corral. It's like I want to be in a house where it's like a basement. I don't want to be on Park Heights Avenue.
Listen, you just might as well get you a nice little bunker, like some people I've heard are building for themselves.
When they have a pass to shoot them guns, which they really don't have a pass, you know what I mean? It's like you gotta be really careful where you are when they start shooting. So I can see how a person can be numb to that and not really understanding that what's going on. But go ahead, Majestic Rob.
They said that's what that movie was trying to tell us. Leave the world behind.
I never seen that.
I never
movie.
watched it.
Yeah, I didn't see it either, but I seen like little clips of it. Like when you were saying about the bunker thing and all that and like everything that's going on. Yeah.
It's definitely. So
T, you had another topic that you wanted to talk about.
I wanted to go like
because we want to talk about Trump.
Well, I was going to go to Joe. I was going to go to Joe.
Okay.
And how
Sleepy Joe.
Like how they forced Joe out of his position. Like
they said Joe was falling asleep too much.
Like yo can't go to the union.
He fell asleep too much.
Like yo can't go to the union. Yo can't go to the union. Like you going to
you can't get it out.
Oh my God.
No, Joe,
Sleepy Joe.
No, I'm mad.
Uncle Shelton.
I'm mad.
He said he mad.
I'm mad. T, I'm mad.
Listen,
I'm mad.
How he got 5 his day off? He on a sick leave, and he on sick leave with COVID.
He should have been fired before he started.
Oh.
That only happen in our world. So like, I'm like, you went out sick, and
he should have got fired before he started.
But I'm like, that goes to
Freak
show you.
That
goes to show you how influence and money can move the world, and we not understanding that we have a social economic problem versus these colorists and racism and things of that nature that people try to place them in. Because again, him stepping down, this lady stepping up. Shout out to Miss Hers. She's a woman, and a woman of supposedly black descent. We still have to do.
She was mixed with.
She don't go by that though.
She doesn't, but we still have to do business with other countries that do not do business with women. I'm sorry, guys, and we just not realizing everybody is not operating like the United States of America. And some places they don't do business with women, regardless of the skin color. So I wonder how this is going to pan out for everybody because again, it sounds good, it looks good for the nation, for us moving forward. However, you have places that do not, again, deal with women in business. And even with Qatar, which is another country over the UAE, the lady who's running it is of Muslim descent. But if you see where she comes from, her lineage is money. Her family comes from money. She had to work her way, and not saying that Miss Hurst hasn't worked her way up and her credentials doesn't surpass a lot of people. But again, we have to do business with Japan, China, Russia.
I need somebody to walk us through that may not even know what's going on. Bama, do you know how all that came about? You still there?
Yeah, I'm here, but
do you know how all that came about?
I was a B minus in politics.
I got you. Do you know anybody know how it all came about?
Freak that. I don't care how it came about. This some bull jive. This some bull jive. I'm gonna tell you what's coming about. No.
Uncle Shelton. No. I'm the CEO of a company.
I'm woke now.
And now the CFO has to step in. That's how it goes.
Freak that. Freak that. I don't care about that. No, freak that. I'm going down to the common sense aspect. I don't give a damn about politics, politics, and none of that trash. I want to know how his geriatric ass, 2 seconds from Alzheimer's and dementia, been in that daggone chair this daggone long, falling asleep doing speeches and all this other type of stuff, can hardly say his doggone name. Poor Joe need to sit his ass down somewhere, and they done had this crap going for too doggone long. I'm sick of this crap. Sick of this. Sick of this. I don't care about neither one of them.
Go ahead,
if they go on history, Ronald Reagan was the same way. Yes, he was the same way too. But let me go back to what T was saying about them dealing with women. It's very true. I mean, a lot of you have had a lot of like politicians, mostly men, that won't deal with women politicians. So you probably gonna have that factor.
That's gonna be a huge factor.
Her being a woman of black and Asian background, we'll see how that is. We'll see.
We're definitely gonna see. We're definitely gonna see. Go ahead, Uncle Shelton.
I'm going back to my festivity. I hear what you saying, Bama, but if I buy a 1922 car, how many damn miles you think I'm gonna put on that mother freaker? It's like Joe was old when he came in the mother freaker. Ronald Reagan, I ain't no Ronald Reagan fan either. But the fact of the matter is, they need a cutoff age. Stop playing. You got a startup age. Why the heck you got these old motherfreakers in there? No, good dog. All they need to do, they don't need to be running no daggone United States being that daggone old. They need to be getting their pills together. We know it ain't right. We know what's going on. They got to make sure they take their right pill on Friday so they're good for Thursday, so they was sorry on Wednesday, and now they getting by on Tuesday. That's what needs to be going on. They don't need to be worried about relationships, public relations with countries and all that type of stuff. No. You spell Alcatraz. You know what I'm saying? You can't spell Alaska. I mean, you're trying to make it through your name. Your name is Joe, and you can't make it through the J. You need to sit your behind down. You don't need to be running no doggone country. It needs to be a cutoff. Stop playing.
It's a cutoff for working class. It's a cutoff for working class.
I agree, but I think once they got him in there, it's like they had to do what they got to do. And first of all, you don't want to show that a vulnerability of, we already know, the evidence is there, so they hid it as long as they could. But you can't show your enemies how vulnerable you are.
They already have.
I'm just saying.
They have.
I'm saying I agree with what you're saying because it does show how vulnerable we are. But at the same time, I would say we're not helping.
No, I ain't trying to help. I got bigger fish to fry than Joe. Bigger fish to fry than Joe, because Joe ain't the main problem. He's just the face of the problem. But my thing is, I'm tired of these old behind faces that good and doggone well in their later years, in their old years. They don't need to be concerned about no doggone communications being up for speeches. They need to be falling asleep in the corner. They old.
Yeah.
much
They
love
take
to them. They
naps.
done did a long bid of life. They old. What you expect from them? They old.
But
I can't take no 1923 Chevy and try to run NASCAR races with it.
I want to say this. I watched Obama when he came in and he went and he got initiated. What is it that they call when they bring him in?
His inauguration.
And then they swear you in.
Yes.
And stuff like that, and brief you.
Yes.
I almost feel like I saw two different people. I saw when he went in,
and you saw when he came out.
It was Obama, and then he came out. It was a ghost. It was like they scared the spirit out of this man.
Yeah.
So him being his age, I can only imagine if a person is older, how if they actually can receive the information and understand and comprehend it, how it could take some life off of them too. So I agree with the age situation. Because even at a young age, I used to work at a bank, and this well-known bank, and when we would have our meetings, and people would and the members from the other, I would say from other offices come in, all their hair was white, and I said, "How old are you?" They say 40, 35. I'm like, "How is your hair white?" I know they getting mad money. I know they paying them a lot of money, right? But I could not understand what on earth are y'all going through to turn your whole hair white.
The stress is
and I'm like, that's a lot. So I can only imagine what a president has to go through. And rather the president is a female or a male. Women.
That's what I told somebody.
You know what I'm saying? It's like
I said, imagine being the president.
Yeah, putting that much stress on them and knowing all the things that they've been lying to us about. You can't tell nobody.
Right. And also you gotta think, man, Joe Biden been in Washington since they built Washington.
Yeah.
You know.
Jeez.
So he's been if he's almost 80 years old, he's been in politics.
He might be a security breach at this point. Think about it. He might be a huge liability because of his mental facets. He could be a huge liability because again, if he going in between worlds because of his age or whatever, he can be a huge security breach.
Empathy.
He could.
Yes, empathy. It's not his fault.
Empathy.
It's not his fault that he rubs your skin and touches you because he like the way your skin feels. It's not his fault that he smell your hair and try to eat your hair. It's not his fault.
You can say that's not even him. Somebody with a rubber
what
mask
I'm saying is, I told him to go sit in the corner somewhere. I told him to go in the rocking chair and take his naps. I'm saying that they ain't got no business allowing that trash shit to happen because the fact is he was old when he came in the mother freak. Mm-hmm. It's like you're going to get older being in that chair. Why you going to put a 1922 car in a NASCAR race in 2024?
So you think
it makes no sense whatsoever.
He's suffering from elder abuse. That's what you trying to say.
About abuse? Of course. Elder abuse. Alzheimer's, Alzheimer's, me-simers, you-simers, all that other stuff. Dementia, trimentia, bimentia, quadruple-mentia, all that.
Adult Protective Services need to be called for Joe. That's what you're saying.
Exactly. The Secret Service can't be carrying around walkers. They can't be making sure he can walk to the daggone podium and try to protect him from getting shot at the same time. It's a liability. You knew he was old when he came in.
There's a lot going on. But even with that,
you knew he was old.
Protected.
Hey, Trump, you acting like Trump, but you acting like Trump in his 50s.
Yeah, Trump is up there too.
I'm saying across the board, Alabama. I ain't putting no name on it. I'm talking about old motherfucker.
He said he ain't put
no name. And he's a felon.
Oh my gosh.
And he's a rapist.
16 felons and no convictions.
Name one president that wasn't, but that's a whole nother thing.
Right. Come on, Uncle Show.
It's like I hear what you're saying. And I wasn't going specific. I'm going because Joe is sitting in the seat right now. Joe is the one falling asleep. Trump is Trump. And granted, my thing is, it need to be a cutoff age.
I think so for the judges as well.
Be president and be 30. You start at 35. So why you ain't got a cutoff age? Because this old behind up there need to be playing with grandkids, great-grandkids, great-great-grandkids, and sit down somewhere. And that goes across the board. You ain't got that many miles left on you to be running the whole daggone country. It's already stressful for somebody that's 35 exactly. They're going to be 65 after they do that daggone 4-year term, if they only do 4 years. So it's no point in you getting somebody old in there knowing this is going to happen. He drooling on himself, falling asleep, can't even get his words right, can't even remember the grandkid's name, and stuff like that. His own name. It's like, what the heck you going to do with public relations and dealing with countries and things like that? You can't spell Iran. You can't make it through the I. It's like, come on, man.
Uncle Shelton.
Killing me, Petey. I'm tired. We know it's jacked up anyway. The government's jacked up anyway. It's freaked up. We ain't got no control over this bull. But then now you just insulting my intelligence with the bull job you running out here. You mean to tell me you got this dude in here and it took this long for y'all to push him out, so to speak, when you know he was counting pills before he even started this daggone turn. It's getting on my dog one nerve. You got this whole thing with Trump. Now, granted, let's say for example.
Wow.
You put a brother in that situation. They done threw him under the jail twice. Mm-hmm. You got the daggone, what was it? The daggone, what was it? The Dixie Chicks that said something bad about Bush, and they got dang near everything thrown at him. Are you talking about the president could be going to jail and he's a felon and all of this, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, wait a minute, hold up. What's going on here? you actually treating this dude like he one of us. And he was the president. What type of crap is that? I'm sorry. Did I miss something?
Nope.
The same people years ago, if you said anything bad about the president, you had to come and make a public apology. You done said this dude is everything. You done said this dude is next Adolf Hitler. You done said this all this type of stuff about this dude, what the case may be. What the heck is going on here? What did I miss?
Right.
This what we doing now?
Right.
I can't.
Help me out. Help me out. This what we doing?
Listen, I can't call, man, because I just know I agree with you as far as the age thing, because I just know, like I said, just using the example of just working at a really, let's say, a prestigious bank that, everybody's hair was white, and I was like, I don't know how long I'm gonna last. And I realized what was going on. It was the procedures. The procedures were changing like all the time. Like all the banking procedures kept changing and changing and changing. So you have to always keep up with the changes, right? Mm-hmm. That's a lot. And that was just a small thing. And that got on my nerves because it was like every day it was something different. It was like, we had a whole book of procedures and laws and rules and all of this stuff and that we had to follow, and then they kept changing. So I'm like, okay, I gotta update the book and give everybody the new page. Every day it was something different. So that was on a small scale. So I'm assuming the goals that they had to obtain and set and things like that, and the pressure they had on them caused their hair to turn white, and they weren't even in their 40s yet. And these were Caucasian people, right? And they sitting there, and I'm looking at them, and I'm sitting at the table, and I'm like, hey, why is all y'all hair white? Like, I'm terrified. And I'm like, well, how long did you work for the bank? Oh, we've been here for 15 years. And I'm like, God dang, I'm not going to make it. I ain't going to make it. I'm like, I don't want to be promoted. Let me just stay here at the entry level. I'll be a manager, but I don't want to go no higher because I didn't want to go through the stress. So I can only imagine. And I'm just saying that's on a small scale.
And I said that recently at my place of employment. I choose not to. That's, again, the stress. The stress will kill you. And it will age you significantly. Like you said, he went into the White House. Obama
oh my God.
And he came out gray, so Snow White.
It seemed
he's
like
a nice looking guy. He didn't look bad.
Immediately, I saw the whole
black women
face.
was going crazy when he first came president.
Well, he came in there, he was swagging it out, and then as soon as he came back after the whole situation, I'm like, why I look like he saw a ghost? Yeah. Like literally, he might have saw aliens and all kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow. He probably like, they said this wasn't true, but it is true. It's not a rumor.
Right.
You know, I was just like,
I mean, we used to them lying to us, so I mean that shouldn't have been so much of a surprise. But the fact of the matter is, it's just the stress of the whole situation, the whole
Right.
extra
I
stuff
don't
that you ain't really
know. If
need.
you
You ain't really
seen a
care the
whole
extras.
alien, Uncle Shelton,
You know,
you went to
it's like
area.
the
What is
whole
it?
thing.
You seen a whole
You
slew of
know,
aliens.
he probably because you know it's one thing to
Suppose you
talk
seen.
about it, but then when you right in the chair,
Suppose
Right.
you
you know,
seen them doing some Matrix
And think
stuff
about,
where
like,
they was combining aliens with people. You telling me you have it?
and think about the
right?
stuff you can't talk about again.
That's exactly my point.
So you can't even go to
See,
your therapist and talk to your therapist about it.
You can't talk to nobody.
You gotta take it to the
They
grave.
gonna have to kill
Like,
you.
Yeah, that's
see,
not in the therapist
you
books.
ain't got to
Right?
worry about me
They can't
running
even.
for nothing.
Me either.
Cause I don't like the upper management, if you know what I mean. So I
Yeah.
can't really that's too much going on. That's too much.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know
For
what?
for all the pressure and my lack of power just doesn't quite add up with me. That just doesn't work for me.
Yes,
It's like
it's definitely a
it's too
lack
much
of
of a
power.
lack for me to have all that pressure.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. You're just a puppet, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm the face. You make decisions and I gotta be the face of it.
And that's exactly what's happening.
don't
And
like
exactly
that.
that's how it's ran. And
I
people
don't
don't
like
think
that.
don't understand it. Like, you have 3 branches of the government.
I said
that
no.
person is the face of the 3 branches. They
I
don't get
told
to
him
make
no.
decisions without the other people. But again,
Yeah,
that's civics.
I got you. So
And
y'all got
free.
any other topics today before we wrap it up? What's going on with everybody like this week? I know this week I had the youth workers here.
Oh, shout out to that.
Yeah, shout out to the youth
Oh,
work
nice.
program.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
You workers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw them
Work.
people in
You
here.
work.
They get paid.
Justin Rosa, that's all people in.
They get paid. The youth that signed up for this program, it's called Youth Works. They get paid. This program been in effect for quite some time now, and they get paid to come and work at these different establishments. We didn't get our own personal youth workers because of we would have to pay them, and the program is supposed to pay them if they are. The program I signed up was for the city. They told me I should have did it for the county. But nevertheless, I wanted to still participate, so we offered our services to them. So we had one group that is doing some sort of a documentary, and I told them come on through and
nice.
and do a podcast about it also. So they all did their little practice run today. And I did not live that one, Majestic Rob, but you probably saw them last week when they were in the studio.
That's the one I seen.
Be More Loyal. They was in
Yeah,
the
that's the one I
audience
seen. Yeah,
for Be
yeah,
More
that's
Loyal. Yes, and they were just learning how to be an audience. You
Okay.
know, a good
Okay.
audience. And then
Okay.
this
That'll
week
work.
they learned how to the posture that they need to have when the camera's on them. You know, because I didn't want them doing stuff like this. Eye contact. They learned how did I say and so one other thing I told them to just make sure they keep looking up if they have to read something, you know, just to keep looking up at the screen and engage if they even until we get the teleprompters and they'll learn how to do the teleprompters. So they got 2 more weeks, I think, of this program, and then they actually the city extended the program to after school program. So
be nice.
Yeah, so if you I'm not sure because they did the after school thing if you can still sign up or not, but I'll find out. But I know the kids that are already in it, involved in it, I'm sure they'll be able to go right into the after school program so that they can start learning. But one thing I did want to say about the program is a lot of these kids never had jobs before. So the people that are actually working with them, it's important that they teach them how to express themselves because, you know, once they leave the program, they're going to be looking for another job somewhere else. So it's sort of like you still want to teach them and educate them as well as have them do certain duties that you're requiring for your work. So I did, some of them may be coming to stay a little late, or they may be coming through when they do the after school program. So I think
nice.
that was pretty cool.
That's decent.
Yeah. you first. So when we do post some of this stuff, guys, check them out. One project they had was to identify 100 businesses that offers free services. And they came up with 100 of them, and I think they're at 50 right now. So the podcast that they're going to be doing is they're going to talk about those services and talk about the mission of the businesses and things like that, which I thought is awesome. That's a switch from, the politics and everything like that. But when they do come through, if any of y'all got any time to spend with any of the kids, y'all can always come through. They'll be here on Wednesdays and Tuesdays and Wednesdays next week, but they'll be here tomorrow to film their podcast. We're definitely inviting anyone from the city that want to come and check them out from the mayor's office. Come check them out, and see what they're doing here and support them. So that's what I had going on. What about you, T? Because I know you came from Greece and Alabama. You still online? I know you wanted to say something to T.
T, happy birthday, happy belated birthday.
Thank you, Alabama. I appreciate you.
He was looking for you, but you were gone.
Yeah. I saw him in his group who volunteered at the Veterans Homeless Shelter. Shout out to Baltimore Station. Yeah, and I was like, oh, look at Alabama down there with my guys.
I was supposed to be there,
right.
And I missed it.
Had I known that you guys was gonna volunteer there, I definitely would have been on your team to go. That's a great organization. I have some connections with.
Mm-hmm.
So we can, but you sound like you muffled a little bit. Go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say that's something I've been doing the last, 4 years.
Okay.
And this year I want to do something different, and I brought in some comedians and some personalities I know, people that bring some energy to the guys and people spirits up. We had a good time. I'll keep you in September, and I'll keep you informed.
All right.
Yeah, that'll be awesome. I think I saw Larry Lancaster. I saw Pam. Is that Pamela Curtis? Is that her name?
Yeah.
I saw Pam.
Mm-hmm.
I really wanted to reach out to her. I wish I would have made it because I really wanted to see her again. And but I forgot. I'm sorry. After dealing with the we had 21 kids come through here.
I know you was
21 kids.
I know she was small. How long did you sleep, Sonji, after that?
Listen,
I already know.
She ain't get no sleep.
She got some sleep.
They came on a Monday, and then I think they came on a Tuesday. I think only one person came on a Tuesday, but they all came today.
Okay.
And I was impressed with what they did because I thought that they were going to shy away from the challenge, of being able to, show what they can do. And I was impressed today because they didn't. I was shocked when they started coming in here. I'm like, whoa, what? They still coming. I'm like, whoa. Because I thought they were going to be like, because they actually can do remote now. So they can go 100% remote. If they want to leave their home, they can come out to a site. But if they don't want to, they can stay home. 21 of those kids, and I think all 21 of them, I think, came back today, and I was very impressed that they did that.
I'm glad they came out. Yeah.
Yes, because, I mean, what? Who don't want to come to a mall? And I was like, I'm coming for the cookies. I'm coming. So we definitely are still, we still got some slots for anybody that have a group of students that they want to come through and do a field trip with us. Just give us a call, 443-400-5224. And again, Bama, I'm so sorry I missed that. I really did want to be a part of that. If you do it again, try to do it again before the end of the year, because I don't want to go a whole year without not having to do that. So please try to set that up again. Because charity and giving back.
We'll talk to something in September, and I'm going to definitely keep you informed.
Yes, because me and T is going to be there. Majestic Ra, he only get 1 day off out the whole month. If it's on a Monday, he'll be there.
Right. That's me too. So.
And Uncle Shelton going to be there in good spirits.
I don't know if it's Saturday. I might be there.
Y'all always have things on Saturdays. Y'all know that's the day that I always work. Like, always. Always.
But you still try to get your.
I do. If I know ahead of time, I'm like, all right.
She try to slide in. So, Majestic Raw. Okay, these people are really butting in. Like I've never seen this before, y'all.
Yeah, Governor Larry Hogan. I see the signs everywhere.
Are paying attention to us. It's AI. It's AI. Listen, why are they? They gotta pay me for this, don't they? How do I get monetized? I gotta set my card up because there's no way that this should be popping up on my commercial. No commercial should be coming up on my background. Do I gotta get the premium? No commercialized. I'm gonna go and get the premium. All right, guys, I need donations for the. We need donations for the headset, the cheese, and for my premium channel.
Yes, Alabama, you need to do a fundraiser.
You can do that on your page.
A fundraiser for us so we can get some equipment. That would be nice. Alabama, don't choke.
I think I'm losing y'all.
No, I don't think you're losing us. I think it's a
Microsoft.
It's a crowd strike.
He can come right out his pocket.
Listen, I didn't want him to do that. I just want
$50 for 2 chairs and go to
If we do a fundraiser, we all
5 and below. Not 5 and below.
So, Alabama, you got a show coming up on the 27th, right?
Yeah, this Saturday be me along with TK Kirk.
Yay.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Yes.
So get the Baltimore Sun thing. But before I exit, I do want to share this with y'all because we're on the edge, and I want y'all to pay attention.
Okay.
There was a body cam released today of a lady named Sonji Majestic, who lives in Illinois. Black woman. She was shot by a white cop, and she was the one who called 911.
Wow.
Yeah, go check that out.
In LA?
Illinois.
And they'll show where we at in the state of the world.
Yeah, I don't call the police. I'm scared.
Y'all know me. I want dual citizenship.
I'm not calling the police.
So Chicago was rough, man.
Y'all know I want dual citizenship, so.
She was outside, it was like 200 miles outside Chicago. And she called the police because she had a problem.
Sorry to hear that.
And she ended up dead.
Wow.
So,
Christmas.
So I know they ain't the nicest, sweetest thing in the world, but I want y'all to check that out.
Yeah, we definitely gonna check that out. That's kind of messed up. I mean, I've been terrified to call the police. It's like if something go down, I know that I can't call them. Unfortunately, I don't like to broadcast that. But at the end of the day, it's like we just don't know what's gonna happen. It's like, I mean, I've always been blessed and lucky when I had to deal with anything like that. So I thank God for that. But I don't know.
Y'all gotta make us laugh on that note. We cannot end on that note right there.
Oh, hey, no.
We can't end it on my day on that note.
Oh, no, it ain't going down like that.
Thank you, Uncle Sean.
We ain't rolling through the credits on that bull job. I mean, that's not going to work.
Rest in peace to the young lady.
Yes, indeed. Prayers.
Rest in peace to the young lady and her family that had to happen to. And I just, like I said, I just been blessed. We've all been blessed when we had to deal with the police that we didn't have to deal with anything like that. I don't know what's going on, but we know what's going on. All right, so Uncle Shelton, what about your week?
My week? I've been working.
Just so you know, you got.
I've been putting these.
Just so you know, you got some family. Just so you know, you got some family watching. Someone named Stanley, last name.
Okay.
First initial begin with an M.
Okay.
Who's
All right.
that? Who's
Good
that?
stuff.
I know
Good
it's
stuff. I
family.
appreciate. Well, yeah, but you give me an initial and then the Stanley. I mean, my last name is Stanley Sonji. There's a lot of us. You know what I mean? I assume
shout
it's
out
my
to
brother.
Maddie Stanley is
That's my
showing up
mom.
on there. That's your mom.
That's my mama.
Okay,
Ooh, my mama
mama.
heard me cut.
Okay,
That's my
mama.
mama heard me cut.
Shout out to mama.
I'm gonna clean it up. Cause mama watching. I'ma clean it up. See what it was, right? See what it was, right?
Sonji, now you put him
The
on
man
the
had told
edge.
me, see.
Now you put him on the
That's
edge.
all right. That's all right. That's all right. My mama knows she raised this kind of food. Right. She know that.
She know.
She knows she raised this kind of food, you know. So I appreciate the love. I appreciate them checking out. Love y'all. Yes, indeed. Love y'all. Wait a minute. Is it my turn for a final thought type situation?
Yes.
Yeah, we can do your final thoughts.
Okay. My final thoughts. Let me get it together.
Okay.
You know, I hear this word of accountability.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all done heard that before, right? Accountability.
Yes.
But I get pissed off at the fact that the main people that use it, the ones ain't taking it.
Ooh, watch out.
That's true.
You done stepped on somebody's toes.
I'm like you throw this accountability around and you can't even spell it. You ain't get past the AC.
Ooh.
And yet you know you put it out there like everybody else ain't taking accountability. No, what is your everybody that came into your life, you know, you didn't do right by all of them. Stop playing. You bull jiving. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. We all jacked up at some point in time. You know, I tell you quick, I got my stuff. Yeah, I got my stuff, but that ain't it. You know, I'm just saying, be mindful when you throw these I hear accountability, narcissism, and all this stuff, and y'all the main mother freakers that be on that bull jive. You know,
well,
if you had kept your mouth shut, we wouldn't even know. We wouldn't even know if you kept your mouth shut. Just because you said something.
You got to put the loyalty word with that too.
What we going on?
You gotta put the loyalty word, accountability, all these things that you want someone to adhere to, knowing that you don't adhere to these things, characteristics yourself. You're piss poor morally, and then try to make somebody else be moral compass.
Come on with it.
Balance. Get out of here. It's insane. It's insane that adults play this cat and mouse game with these words, this word play. And again, Uncle Shelton, you know, we recently, especially in this workplace, I believe it's more prevalent. It's more prevalent in the workplace.
I don't work in the workplace.
Yeah. We know, Sonji, that you know it's more prevalent.
I be throwing that in there, Sonji. Sometimes it's Sonji.
And you are blessed because of it. Because again,
I don't get that close.
It's the
deal with what?
It's the piss poor morally
people talking stupid.
It's the piss poor morally. It's the piss poor morally people who are the ones that's talking about accountability and holding you in not having these standards.
So I just think that I just think this. Just hold. I think that Michael Jackson. I think Michael Jackson had to get out there.
She going in the mirror.
He's saying, that's right.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking to the man in the mirror. I don't think it go like that, but.
Okay.
No, not quite, Sonji. Not quite.
But I'm not your mirror. Uncle Shelton, not your mirror.
But the point
you're not your mirror.
The point that I'm making is
you're not your mirror.
The point that I'm making is if you concentrate on what's going on with you, you don't have time to point fingers.
I agree.
So if I'm saying I'm working on the man in the mirror or the woman in the mirror, and I'm hoping that I can change my ways, I got a lot.
Other things to do.
I got a lot to do.
You got enough work to do by yourself.
I got a lot to do. So if I'm running around trying to make sure everybody is held accountable for what they do, then I ain't got no time to work on myself.
But what people fail to realize.
What I'm trying to say is, I'm sorry, T. I gotta make this point, and then don't lose your thought, T.
All right.
What I'm trying to say is that if you spending most of the time worrying about yourself, I can't see you running around telling people that they got to be held accountable for what they do, because you don't got time to be around in that mist of people not doing what they supposed to do or not claiming, what part they played in a situation or even in the relationship. But you're not gonna, and I agree with Uncle Shelton, you're not gonna learn from anything if you don't, take responsibility to what you played in a situation, or how you even started it. Because some people start stuff and ignite the fire.
Throw a rock, hide your hand.
You better tell it.
And then they want to keep pointing fingers and saying, well, you did this, you did that. And I'm like, first of all,
throw a rock, hide your hand.
How could you say that I'm being disrespectful or he or she's being disrespectful when you started off being disrespectful? So what, it goes one way? No, it don't. What hurts you, like you said, with the rock, you throw the rock, it's bouncing back, it's hitting both of us. So, okay, I agree. We both was wrong.
That's what the ones that run this government do.
Ring, ring.
Really, that's what they do.
Ring, ring.
Hello, listen.
I got a message.
Go ahead with your message.
They set up the problem
Go ahead with your message.
and be the solution at the same time.
What'd you say? Yes, that's
true.
Fan
want to chime in. When you use the word abusive, most of the time it's because you are abusive. You say you're with a narcissist most of the time, you are a narcissist. You attract what you are. You want better, do better. Because you're picking your reflection.
A narcissist has to be diagnosed.
But you still got to look at yourself. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you don't ever look at yourself, you know what I mean? If you never look at yourself, you're gonna have an issue. You know what I mean? So the bottom line is, if you're always, check out the person that's always pointing fingers.
That's true.
If you're always pointing fingers, go ahead, chime in.
Well, go ahead, Fez. I'll chime in.
No, go ahead. I'm done. Go ahead.
No, I was talking about, you said a lot of things, responsibility, accountability, and both of those words have ability in it. Some people don't have the ability.
Ooh. Catch it.
So when do you recognize that? You might be further in a relationship. You might see some things in the beginning. Since we just talking about relationships and part of it. But also, and you're right, you have to sit back and think about yourself, evaluate yourself and your things that you do and don't do, and that's a lot.
It is a lot. That's 99% of you.
And you try, especially when you try to teach your children those things.
Yes. Yes. And I believe that, and I'm just going to point this out, you can start with habits. You either got good habits or you got bad habits. You know what your bad habits are. You follow me? If you're the type of person that comes in and leaves your shoes in the middle of the floor and somebody trips over it, is that a good habit or a bad habit? No, you know what I'm saying? So you make sure you don't do that anymore. You corrected that situation. And then now you move on to the next situation and to the next situation. And what are you saying about help, Majestic Rob?
I was just saying, and if you need help with that, get help.
That's true.
Because some people need help with that type of discipline,
That is true. That is absolutely true. So how would you get help?
How would you get help?
First of all, you got to acknowledge the fact that you need help.
Right.
So that's going back
you have to admit that you need help.
That goes back to the accountability, responsibility, the ability to seek, to say that you need help.
That's hard for a lot of people.
That's a very big challenge.
Because some people swear, ain't nothing wrong with me.
Well, I've been this way all this time.
Yeah. I've been this way since 1999.
And you don't think it's a problem?
So I was raised this way.
Right. Well, I was raised this way.
Well, or someone raised them that way. So, but I'm just saying that when you need to change. You know what I'm saying? Because let's just say, I'm going to give you a prime example. All right, this bottle of water, right? I brought this bottle of water in here. I do not throw this bottle of water in the trash, and I leave it here. I come in tomorrow. I bring another bottle of water, right? And then I got 2 bottles of water here, right? And the next day I come in, and I don't throw this bottle in the trash. I got 3 bottles. So if nobody comes behind me to correct my behavior, how many bottles of water is going to be sitting here? 7.
All your trash going to be right there.
But
until you do something about it.
But how about if you got somebody that's coming behind you and cleaning it up? Will you ever?
They gotta stumble over your trash.
Accountability of the fact that you are hoarding trash.
No.
Yeah.
So that's why I think something as small as you helping somebody else help you is very, very important.
But that's enabling versus helping, because if I'm going to remove the trash for you, instead of you taking and say, hey, instead of me saying, hey, Sonji, you left those bottles there from the day before and the day before, you don't think you need to throw them in the trash?
So
and
that's how you helping,
right?
By
versus
telling them,
and then you say, well, you know what, T, I've been meaning to move them, and then I remove them. It's a different story versus me just coming up and saying, oh, she had these 7 bottles and then throwing them in the trash. So she gonna have 7 more next week.
Exactly. So in my head, when I see stuff like that, I think, what if I'm not here to pick up these bottles from you, or pick up your trash? Or, you know what I'm saying? And you don't have nobody else to do it.
You won't find somebody.
Yeah, your trash becomes somebody else's trash.
But I'm saying there's no one else. Is exactly. So you gotta have that mindset that your trash is becoming someone else's trash. So you have to you have to be accountable for your mess. It's a metaphor, but y'all get it. Because if you don't, it's just going to pile up, and somebody else.
So
go ahead.
What you drink, the Aquafina or Deer Park? It depends on the bottle of water you drink.
Deer Park, this is something like water.
Nah, you drinking some Fiji.
Either way, you got a lot of bottles, and somebody's gonna have to collect
it. You can't be wasting that water.
But that's like they say, when you sit and poop long enough, it stops stinking. So that's another thing.
I don't think it ever stops stinking. I think it stinks all the time.
It don't, but like they said, you sit in it long enough.
It stops smelling.
Your nose is numb to.
Yeah. My nose is not going to ever be numb to that poop. And my butt is going to itch. I'm going to be itchy, butt is sticky.
That's just nasty. That's just nasty.
She said it.
See,
she the one brought up the
right about now, you need to play that clip. You know, the views of Sonji are not the views of the Coyote Man show. Right about now, that's when that clip she wrote.
But I do agree with the statement that you were saying earlier that you read, that most people who do call people abusive or narcissists and things like that, some of them have been abused and some of them recognize what abuse is, but everybody that says that is not abusive. It's like sometimes you gotta hear what somebody's saying that you may not know that you are picking up narcissistic behaviors, or you're being abusive. You don't know that. You know what I'm saying? And until that person tells you,
right?
And then you just evaluate yourself,
because you've been doing those habits for a very long time, and nobody course correct you on them. Right. So now it's like, oh, this one person comes out and like, oh,
it makes you think it's okay.
Yeah.
Like you write about it. Yeah. Because you've been getting away with it for so long.
Yeah. So if somebody saw me yelling at my daughter, right, which I never do.
What's up, Coyote?
So if somebody saw me yelling at my daughter, which I never do, right? Yeah. They would perceive that I was abusive.
Oh yeah.
Depending
on CPS.
Depending on what I'm saying out my mouth. Now, if I'm yelling at her saying, "Don't go across the street, you're gonna get hit by that bus and stop," that's something different. But if I'm yelling at, "I know I told you not to do that," and blah 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 blah, they're gonna say, "Okay, it's possibly discipline," and they might not. You know what I'm saying? Anything, but if I'm saying, "You big dummy, do this," that's
CPS.
Yes, but sometimes you do have to raise your voice, and it's not always abusive, but it's what you say and the intent of how it's being said. And if you're giving it to them with a venom that you want to intend to hurt them or hurt their feelings or hurt that person, that's something different. But if you're just having a conversation and your voice elevates and you're not intending to be abusive, then that should not be classified as abusive, especially if you're just talking and you're saying, no, you didn't understand what I'm saying. You misunderstood what I'm saying. This is what I'm trying to say. You're trying to talk. Sometimes you just got to back off. I get that, but that's not abuse in that sense. People know what is abusive to them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if I'm saying something, if they feel like that's abusive to them, then okay, I get that. You know, but you have to find out and calm down and to talk about, okay, what part of the situation do you believe that was this way, so we can rectify. But if you just ignore it, you know, I believe that will just cause a bigger problem.
But it's just like telling somebody you offended me. Like you might not have been meant to be offensive, but I'm telling you that you offended me. Oh, that was offensive. But I wasn't offended. You may not have made an attempt to offend me, but I am offended.
That's true.
Please don't do it again.
Especially if they know your triggers. They know what trigger you.
If you're telling them, you tell them, hey, I don't like that. Just don't do it again.
Yeah, and they do it anyway.
Right.
Yes. Yeah.
That go to show you if they value you or not. Like, please don't do that. I ask you not to do it. Mm. So you may have to give out maybe another reminder, but 1, 2, you heard me the first time. You keep doing it.
You gotta draw the line somewhere.
Right, you're doing it on purpose.
Yeah, I got you. And people do that. They do things on purpose when they get angry. Sometimes people do it on purpose. They mad, and then when they calm down, they realize, okay, I might have overstepped. I shouldn't have. This, that, and the other. And they think it in their head. They just have to say it to each other. That's all. It's not that everybody doesn't think of the things that they want to say as far as when it comes to accountability, because I guarantee you the two girls get together and they at the hair salon, they get in the hair, let's say, yeah, me and my such and such got into it today. I did say some stuff that was wrong, you know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have said it, but I guarantee she won't go back and tell him that. So now he's thinking she don't know that she offended him, or she's not going to take responsibility for it, and that she's a delusional and that she doesn't know that she's doing this. But sometimes women do, and men know. They go back and they tell their friend, but they're not telling the person, right, that they're supposed to tell, so that they can rectify the situation. Mm-hmm. But don't believe that they don't know that they're doing wrong, because they will be right up in there acting crazy. If they really off the chain and they got it, I'll be like, yeah, I got in his face like this. I got in his face like that. Mm-hmm. I did this, I did that. You know, he could knock my head off, but he didn't. He better not. Blah, 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 blah. And, you know, they'll tell the truth. But when you see them, they all tough. Yeah, I'm going to bang them. You know what? When I thought about it, I probably shouldn't have did it. Right. But that's when they didn't get hit. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, but you know, I wish he would hit me, though, because I call the police and they all be messed up. You know, but we ain't gonna get back into that. But anyway, so I just say that people do know
what they're
doing sometimes, and they will tell someone, but they just won't tell the right one. Right. If that makes sense.
That makes sense.
Yeah, some people just want to fight. They want to take their anger out on somebody. Yeah. They look for a fight. Yeah. They don't look for no solution. They just look for a fight.
Right. And then they don't know how to apologize. They don't know how to apologize.
They gotta get it out some way, but they better not come over here. I got a little chihuahua.
All my life.
I would sick my dog on you.
You sound like color purple over there, Sonji.
All my life. I had to fight.
I pray for someone like you.
No.
But I appreciate you guys. I definitely. What'd you say?
I'll wait for Mr. to pop up.
Well, no, Mr. can't come on this show.
Yeah, we had someone in here named Harold Diggs. We got Lamont Lecrae is in here. Shout out to you guys for popping in. But we get ready to close out. We've been talking for a minute, and I appreciate y'all getting things off y'all chest. You definitely on the edge. As far as the intervention, what you guys got to for T? I got for you T intervention for what? T went out of the country. She came back talking about our pizza.
I promise you, I probably won't eat nothing no time soon.
All I'm saying is, when I go out the country, I ain't gonna diss nothing because that I ain't already diss.
Right.
So, did you work out? Did you go swimming?
I did swim. You know, I'm a swim no matter what.
Did you get on any
excursions,
motorbikes or anything like water things? I can't talk today, but you know what did
I rode the donkey.
Oh my God! I did not expect that. I don't even know. I just asked the question. I did.
You know me. I'm an extremist, so I'm gonna do something. But I did.
I need that picture. I'm putting it up.
Listen, women. You say you rode it. Oh, women. That's a camel. I'm thinking about the humps in the camel, but you mean the donkey.
The donkey, a jackass. Okay. Like, listen, because you had to get up. You had to get up the steps.
I would never.
And you can either get on a cable car or ride the donkey or walk the steps.
I don't know if I could do the donkky. I would get.
That sounds like a edge. Why the donkey got to go up the steps?
Yeah, I would be.
It was a jackass.
He's too heavy. He's too heavy.
He on the edge, like he to the almost on the side, and I'm like, I want to go
so
over.
Terrified.
But that's how they drive there. That was another thing, like, because there's so many types of narrow roads and things of that nature. So they like, and they don't have no stop signs and no lights.
Be driving on they be driving on 4 wheels or 2 wheels on the side.
Yeah, they drive all those things, the motor cars and things of that nature. Like that's their everyday transportation. But again, you have to practice the right of way. That's why I didn't get no rental car, because mind you, I probably would have been in the ditch.
Yeah,
I didn't hit the curb.
We would have
baby,
to
I'd have been down the
Who was that in the video? That was a train.
The soldier parts
a train.
We is not playing.
Yeah, they got like the electric train.
Yeah,
it goes real fast. They have one of those. I told you I got on that.
Oh,
I don't know where I was going.
What you say you got on?
The train.
The train. But it was like, I tried all methods of transportation. That was my whole thing. To compare it to our transportation system.
See you later, Alabama. Alabama just tuned off.
And it was
we appreciate you
a lot smoother.
Yes, sir.
It was a lot smoother. Even at transit bus.
For some reason, our camera is frozen, so you guys are frozen. Like, y'all like, you got your hand out.
I hear you.
Look like you ready to put a cup in there. But yeah, we definitely do hear you. I appreciate you going to have to tell us some more stories of what the heck happened the 15,000 days you was gone.
the what? The
15,000 days.
Oh.
I left without those air tags that my daughter always try to put on me.
Air tag?
An air tag so they can monitor your location. Because you know, I'll be going by myself.
Yeah.
She won't be going by herself next year because I am going.
So I was like,
I'm gonna start getting you. Let me know. I'm gonna start getting you my money.
Okay.
Because I am going.
I'm trying to get you to go to Thailand with me.
Yeah, I'm in it. I don't know how to speak Thailand.
I always wanted to go there.
Come on, I'm trying to go next year. Next year instead of going.
I got you. All right, so guys, we get ready to shut it down. Because somebody already frozen, and I don't know why our camera did that, but it's all good. At least it didn't cut you all the way off. Yeah, well, we went into an hour 17 minutes. It's a little long. We was getting ready to shut down around 9 after y'all depressed me to death.
Right, Alabama.
The politics did it by myself. But I mean, that was important because it's like people call the police all the time and they have issues, and I just say, you know what I mean? God bless you. Pray before you do it. God send you an angel, because you just never know what you gonna get. It's like a box of chocolates when you mess around and call them numbers. And so get somewhere safe. But I'm about to sign off. Uncle Shelton, what you got to say?
Be safe out there. And act like you got some doggone sense. This is a general public service announcement for everybody watching. Act like you got some doggone sense. Stop starting fire when ain't even much no smoke. Ain't that serious. Ain't that deep. Take a nap. Get you something to drink. You some lemonade. Take a nap.
Yeah, I had somebody tell me, Kevin said, y'all need to pick and choose y'all battles.
They do. Mind your business.
Yeah.
Man,
y'all
forget.
You know y'all what? Fighting for no reason.
I just say, forget all this. Give me my reparations. I want some money.
Baby, you gonna get your own reparations.
I want my money.
All right, guys. We'll see y'all next week.
Peace.
Peace. All right, Uncle Shelton.
All right, I'll check you later.
All right, fam.